Hello, world. Okay, well, I'm hearing a song. Well, a person's coming through very strongly. So I'm gonna let them share their message and then, I don't know, we'll pull some cards. Okay, so as I was making some bangers and mash, they were really delighted to be singing alongside me. They're still singing Bob Marley's Don't Worry. I guess Three Little Birds? Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. So, excuse me, it's the bangers and mash, it's not a throat chakra thing. Okay, so this person that's coming forward, they had come through, this feels like a person that came through in one of my earlier messages, videos. They were the one, or I recall them saying, where they were saying to the universe, well played, because they realized that you were the one, because they had been praying and asking to be like, what the fuck, universe? I feel as though I have a soulmate here. I feel like I can feel them. I feel like you keep indicating. And they were really of the mindset of like, I just need to know. Like, more just like, am I crazy? Like, I just need to know they exist. Oh yeah, that's the key word. They just wanted to know that you existed. And then when they saw you and they realized that they had had a dream about you, one dream where they saw your eyes, it was like, it was this huge relief, because I remember that day. I think it was one of the first readings where all of a sudden I was like, oh, I can breathe so deeply. So yeah, it was a great relief to this person to know that you existed. Yeah, and I just remember them clapping, like laughing their asses off, being like, well played, universe. Like, you couldn't have done that any more magnificently. Okay, so, but now with, yeah, they're sitting beside me, but they're sitting beside you. And again, I see like a big angel wing where they're just like embracing you, but also kind of like holding your hand. And it's what I call like the neutral energy of truth. When it's kind of like this flat line, it's not to say it's not emotional, because it is, but it's not chaotic emotion. It's this very like from the heart, very simple and true. So for me, it's always what feels like a very flat line. To some that may seem like unexciting, it's not. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a sensing, feeling, seeing. Hold on, let me, it's a little bit chaotic. Yeah, it's starting to get hot. Whew, yeah, this person's sweating. Okay. They're basically saying like, yeah, like, don't worry, darling, it's okay. Like, everything's gonna be all right. They're showing me, perhaps for some of you, or fit the story how it works. I don't know who's who. I don't know if it's a divine masculine, or divine feminine. Essentially, it's as though perhaps some of you are married, or were thinking about leaving a marriage, or there's something here to that effect. Because basically what this person is showing me is that, honestly, like, they love you unconditionally. It is not met with a condition. They're really emphasizing Oh, they're saying that a gift isn't meant to be a burden, and you're a gift to them. And in the same way that they think that they would be a gift to you, like your love together. Oh, look, we're in the time of sun right now. Cool. We'll call on Apollo, even though it's nighttime. It's the sun hour. That essentially, like, love isn't meant to be a burden. And because this person's prayer was just like, it's just enough to know you exist is really the message. Like, there's so much relief in remembering, because as soon as they saw you, it was just like, you exist. And like, that's enough. They just needed to know that you exist, because it's that recollection, a soul recognition. And they're basically saying, like, it's okay, no matter what you choose in this life, if you choose to choose a different path, because we all have free will and we all have different things that we want to learn. And so because this is a really highly spiritually evolved person, yeah, like I see angel wings on them. They're saying, and it really is coming from the purest place. When I say like unconditional love, no condition, they're saying whatever you choose, like, they must sense you're distressed. There's something like, I don't know what's going on in your story. I guess maybe we'll pull some cards. I don't know. But they're just saying, like, it's not meant to be a burden. Like, your love that you have is not meant to be a burden. And no matter what you choose, if you choose to be with someone else, if you choose to continue to stay married, if you choose a different person, yeah, there seems to be here a choice around another person. That if, yeah, you want to be with someone else, it's okay. Because it just gives them so much solace to know that you exist. That's all they wanted. Because it's a soul recognition. And because it's soul recognition, they know that this life is but a fart in the breeze. It's a flash in the pan. And they know a bigger picture. And that you'll be reunited. And that there's a billion lifetimes that you could do together. So, do you have anything else? It's just warmth. They just love you. They just can't emphasize enough, like, it's just, a gift is not meant to be a burden. They don't want your love to be a burden. It's not meant to distress you. It's meant to free you. And it's like giving you permission. Kind of like when someone's dying, you know, and you give them permission to go because you know they're hanging on, and you set them free. You say, I love you so much. Oh, it's going to make me cry because it's so unconditional. It's so pure. They really mean it. They just, all they wanted to know was that you existed. And they got that. And so everything else would just be bonus. But like, that's all they wanted. So for some of you, whoever this is for, yeah, if you're freaking out because you're like, oh, I need to end my marriage, or like, whatever this looks like, or you're slightly interested in someone else, or I don't know, whatever that looks like, this person is basically, yeah, they're just sending you love. And it's, yeah, everything's gonna be okay, you know? And they just love you. They're kind of also showing me like the example of like a mom who's given up a child for adoption because the circumstances of when they got pregnant weren't ideal, and they had to make that tough decision. Again, I'm gonna cry. And for some reason they know where their child has ended up, like maybe it's a smaller town, and so like they just watch their child from afar. Oh, that one. That example. Whew. As a parent. Oh, but I get what they're showing me. It's really like, it's a higher love. It's a higher love. It's really like, I love you so much that your happiness is what's important to me. They want you to be happy, essentially. That is the point. Ooh. Okay, my guy, like, That example really just took me over the edge there. Yeah. Okay, so that, oh, and then when I was reading my book, they underlined, Spirit really highlighted this line in the story. Rising and falling feel too much alike. I've kind of just been sitting with it as I was cooking, and then let's pull a card on it, because I feel like this is it's tied in with this person who's essentially kind of setting you free. But I feel like maybe this is how some of you feel. I don't know. Let's get a card on it. Okay. Oh man, I wasn't ready for that. They didn't show me that part when I was cooking bangers and mash. Okay. So what deck do we want to use for this? Rising and falling feel too much alike. Also, this book is wicked fucking sad. I actually had to put it down because it is very, yeah, there's like a lot of like beautiful tragedy. Oh, yeah, I wasn't prepared for all of this sadness. Okay, well, for now, we'll just stick with this little deck. Okay. Okay, so let's clarify. The rising and falling feel too much alike. Let's have some cards on that, please. Thank you, Spirit Team. The Five of Wands. Yeah, there's a conflict. Rising and falling feel too much alike. And see in this card, see the two arrows, they're pointed at each other, but they can't meet each other. Okay. Care to clarify a little bit more? This Five of Wands, rising and falling too much alike. Oh, the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups being illusion, it's like you can't discern what feels like falling back and rising up, of like what could be a good feeling versus a bad feeling. Yeah, can we clarify what I'm saying? Like I get the, you know what I mean, Spirit? The Magician. Okay, clarify the Five of Wands to the Seven of Cups to the Magician. The Seven of Swords to the Ace of Swords to the King of Cups. Okay, so how I've put it is, so I have the Five of Wands on top. So I have Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Magician. And then I've put the Seven of Swords under the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords under the Seven of Cups, and the King of Cups below the Magician. Okay, so what they're showing me is that the conflict, yeah, there's something here about good feelings. Like, sorry, I have to keep looking at the exact language. Rising and falling feel too much alike. Okay, and I'll give a reference to what this woman, Maggie, maybe some of you are named Maggie. So she's going through a devastating loss. And so it says, yeah, I'll read the paragraph. A flock of blackbirds erupts in my belly as I move up the shaft. Planting my feet, I exhale slowly and concentrate on the numbers overhead. She's just entered an elevator. It's still hard to ride in an elevator. Rising and falling feel too much alike. Yeah, it's almost, okay, going to the blackbirds, it's almost like the conflict is around something about good feelings. It's making you or this person so nervous that they can't differentiate. It feels too much alike, a bad feeling and a good feeling. And so the Seven of Swords, it's not about a lack of honesty, they know, but they're holding back. They're not speaking. And that's part of the conflict. But why they're not speaking is because the rising and falling feel too much alike. But that being said, because we have the Seven of Cups, which is also about choice, there's a lot of choices. Perhaps for some of you, you're dating a lot of people. But we do see the Ace of Swords, so there is some type of truth. Because what is true is that to some extent, you've been manifesting a lot of love. Mind you, this person is looking to my past. Oh. Are you manifesting your old person back? An old love. And this is why this person senses that. And they're setting you free. Okay. Let's pull. Let's go with 3 more cards to go with this story. Okay, so who's next? Where does this story go from here? Are you manifesting? Oh, well, we have the Queen of Cups next. Okay. She's forward facing. She's like now facing. Okay, so we have Queen of Cups. To the Five of Swords. To the Knight of Swords. Okay, what is the outcome? What does this person decide? Seven of Wands. Fighting for what? Okay, well, hold on. Weird. Okay. Well, what I see is I feel like it's you guys, to be honest. I feel like you guys you're trying to manifest an old person back, not this person who's watching you. And this person who's watching you is the Queen of Cups, so they are your divine counterpart, and they're right here because they're facing me. And this Five of Swords, well, there's some kind of mental, it's kind of like my mental fuckery. Like, this is, with the Seven of Cups to the Ace of Swords to the Five of Swords, it's like, okay, let's go more into this. What's the Five of Swords? What's this Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, Five of Swords? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're mentally conflicted. I think you're mentally conflicted about a past person or multiple people. And it has you in the Eight of Swords. Because you won't make a decision. Okay, so what's the Knight of Swords? Okay, well, yeah, you do need some courage and some strength here to make at least a decision. You have to pick something. Okay, well, we have Six of Wands, but then we have Seven of Wands as the outcome. Okay, so clarify the Seven of Wands as the outcome. Seven of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Coins. Something's hard for you. It's hard for you to master something. Master your fear. Master being decisive. Okay. Okay, well, let's see how this person I'm connecting to. Do you have anything more to say about this? As we're getting more of the scoops. The Five of Wands. That's what we started with. But I feel like this person is not here to be in conflict at all. Again, they don't want you to be burdened. Oh my God, the Magician keeps coming out. To the Empress. Okay, clarify the Five of Wands to the Magician. Okay, the End. Well, we're putting that under the Five of Wands. The Knight of Coins is going under the Magician. Okay, clarify the Five of Wands to the World. Strength. Yeah, you have to end something. You are going to have to put on your big boy or big girl pants and, like, address this. Because I feel like there's multiple people here. And to be honest, I kind of feel like you're stringing them along, if I'm to be real. And I don't know necessarily if you're doing that intentionally. Actually, this is a theme that I've been talking about with the last couple days. Of conflict avoidant people. That when you're afraid to say something, you entrap people. You actually really fuck people over. Even though your intention is to not harm, you actually bring more harm by not just stating facts. Okay, so what's the Magician to this Knight of Coins? Because I feel like this Knight of Coins is the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're manifesting. To be honest, I feel like you're stringing some people along. Which is kind of annoying for me because, to be honest, when I feel this person's energy who's coming through that just, like, loves you unconditionally, and then I kind of see this nonsense on the table. Yeah, Two of Coins, juggling. You're juggling the Empress with other people. Judgment. Yeah, I'm judging, to be honest. sad reality is that sometimes the lessons that we come to learn are you don't realize what you had until it's gone. And that's an incredible teaching unto itself. And I feel like that's going to be your lesson. Because I feel like in this judgment, there's two happy people over here, and this one is clutching their chest. And I feel like through your indecision, or I don't know, I just see a lot of energies here. A lot, yeah. And it's showing me that like you're in the Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. Like, not to be a dick, but I'm not here to also like coddle people. Oh, and I've said it before, I get really protective of the energies that I channel, and I can feel this person. They're just right. Yeah, like this too. Yeah, the Empress. You know what she is in this juggling? She's the scales of justice. She's just right. Well, at least they have the spirituality to see a bigger picture, to know that it's all good. That really, no matter what you pick, because that really is their message, and that's their feeling for you. I can be a little bit of a Judge Judy. I own it. And I also get that life is complicated, but what I'm seeing, though, is that I'm seeing someone here that's conflict avoidant. You're kind of fucking around. Yeah, because they keep pointing to my red string. And red is also color of passion. So I feel like, and you've manifested this. This Five of Wands is your manifestation. You have no business interacting with all these people and then being like, I don't know what to do. Ooh, I did not see this message going this way. All right, I'm sure you probably have already clicked off, because most people who are in this energy, who are conflict avoidant, don't want to hear the truth. All right, so what's the advice for you? Eight of Swords. To the Knight of Swords. Yeah, like, make a decision. Just make a decision. Make a decision. Oh my God. Make a decision. And once you do, you'll have some kind of success. Or at least these other people will, because you'll set them free. Oh, I wish I sometimes would get heads up on these readings. Hey, man, I was crying and now I'm... Okay, let's light some smoke, because it's not for me to judge your story, and I don't know your story. I apologize. Because what I can say to be true is that you have a divine counterpart that's here that just loves you to pieces, and that's all they wanted to know. And I, as a mere human, am seeing a bit of the backstory, and I just feel protective of this angelic being who seems to love you unconditionally. And to be honest, I'm not seeing the same level of respect, and that irritates me. Who knows, maybe this message will jar you into, like, figuring your shit out. It's like one thing to be in a marriage, but for those of you that have like multiple people that you're stringing along, it's fucking rude. Straight up. Yeah. Figure your shit out. Okay, well, I don't actually suspect you're still listening. Okay, well, the person I'm connecting to... Oh, what do you have to say? Because I'm really fucking irritated on your behalf. I think it's gross. What do you want me to know about it? Because I don't know, I'm having a reaction. I think it's fucking rude. Page of Swords. They're watching you having to make a decision. Queen of Coins to the Tower. Well, they have the patience of a goddamn saint. I do not. All right, let's call in Jesus, because Jesus is way more patient and loving than I am. Okay, Jesus, take the wheel. Also, fill my heart with a bit, like, I don't need to be here to judge. I'm definitely irritated, I own it. Okay. All the really loving beings, what is the advice for whoever's listening, or whoever this message is for? We know they need courage and strength. King of Coins. Well, we saw the Queen of Coins. We'll have a Queen of Cups here. That's what I mean. Oh, King of Cups. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sakes. Yeah, with the Devil and the Two of Cups. Eight of Cups. Okay, to be honest, I'm done with this energy. Oh, I am. I'm really fucking irritated. What's under the Two of Cups? Oh, the Lovers. Yeah, and the Devil. Okay, well, the King of Coins is showing up with the Devil underneath. The Queen of Cups is the Lovers. But I feel like this is that angelic person. Okay. Okay, well, to whoever listened, you have this beautiful soulmate who is gracious enough to love you unconditionally. And you have a lot of people on the table. And maybe that seven of cups is, I don't know, maybe you're drinking a lot, maybe you have some substances. Either way, I'm just going to say it like it is. You need to figure your shit out and quit fucking around with people. Because the Five of Swords, it's a whole lot of mental fuckery. And I can sense that you're wasting a lot of people's time. And they all seem like very nice people. All right, stay blessed, stay golden.